Alright, this is a video that's going to walk you through how to download your mathxl for School gradebook in a format that can be used in Blackboard. So the first thing you need to do is go ahead and sign in. I'm using a generic account, but you'll sign in with your own account. Okay, now that I'm in mathxl, I want to make sure that I'm in the correct class. I'm just waiting for it to catch up here. So I'm going to go to my course manager. In this case, we're looking at two classes here. I'm going to use this middle school accelerated B class. Once I'm in the class I'm after, I'm going to go to my gradebook. And up here at the top is an export data button. What we are going to do is the advanced export. And this I'm going to just call mathxl example. And for you, it would always be helpful to add the date that you're doing it. And the other thing I want to point out is you want to make sure you don't have spaces in these titles. It just causes problems. So as you can see, I use underscores when I normally would put a space there. So from the export type, I'm going to do student assignment results. And then I'm just going to choose Blackboard 8.9 format. As it sits, I'm going to export all students, categories, assignments, everything. And that's fine. That's exactly what I want. I'm going to click Submit Request. Whoops. This is being blocked. Excuse me one sec. Okay, so it'll take a little while before your export is ready to download, and you will get an email when it's done. So when you do get the email, you're going to come back in here. Again, I'm going to go to my gradebook, and this time I'm going to go down to where it says Retrieve Advanced Exports. This is where you will find your export when it's ready. So once you receive the email, this is where you're going to go. So I'm going to pause this for a minute, and then I'm going to wait for this to come up, and then I'll come back. All right, so that only took about 3 or 4 minutes for this to come up for me. So now that it's here, I wanted to point out one more thing. When we were actually creating the export, it's very important that you leave all of those options that were there as selected, because when we're uploading this, the script that uploads this into Blackboard is very specific about what columns need to be there and what columns are not there. So please leave it and leave all those options selected so you get the appropriate format. So now that I have this, you can either click on it and it'll ask you to open it, or you can right click and choose Save Link As. And again, I'm going to put this here. Save it where you can find it and make sure it's a CSV file. CSV stands for comma separated value, and that's the type of file we need. So I'm going to save this. And if I look at it, sorry, it's taking a while to open. Hold on one sec. There it goes. This is what comes up. This is the gradebook. All of the column headers, everything is there. Okay, so you need to save this and make sure that you leave it in a CSV format. You don't modify the columns. You don't change any of the information, and let the script do what it's supposed to do.